Hi, welcome back to my channel. Hope you are all well and safe. This new series of videos attempt to help high school teachers throughout the process of lesson planning, showing through concrete examples how a teacher can adapt new teaching resources for his or her class. Concerning today's video, I will be sharing with you how I usually introduce the theme of unit ethics in business, giving details about the procedure and the activities I adapt. So, interested to know about my way of doing things? Keep watching. The first session at the beginning of each unit aims at introducing learners to the topic and to familiarize them with some new vocabulary related to that topic. For Unit Ethics in Business, I suggest starting with watching a video. You can find the link to download the video in the description box below. After watching, you ask learners to retell or summarize the content of the video orally. Then you start to discuss things in details using some of the questions shown here. For example, you can ask learners, what do you think about the student's action or behavior of bribing his teacher? Is it something acceptable? Is it something legal? Is it something moral? So here you start to introduce and make learners differentiate between ethical and unethical practices. Then you can ask learners to identify the phenomenon or the topic discussed in the video, which is obviously corruption, and to list some unethical practices that occur within their society. The second step is memory game. The teacher displays a number of pictures, each representing a given unethical practice. The teacher tells learners that they need to look carefully at the pictures and try to memorize and remember what practice each picture shows in order to be able to complete the common task. While displaying pictures, the teacher reads aloud the labels or the names of the unethical practices associated with the pictures and asks learners to repeat after him or her. Of course, this activity aims at enhancing learners' pronunciation of the new vocabulary items. The second part of the memory game is to make learners label or identify the names of unethical practices shown on the pictures given on the handout. For more details, check the first task on the worksheet that you can download using the link in the description box below. At this stage, it is advisable to use the same pictures learners have already been exposed to in the first part of the game. The second activity shown here offers learners more practice opportunities in relation to the vocabulary previously presented or learned. Learners take few minutes to read the definitions given and decide what unethical practice each definition describes or stands for. Then they share their answers with their classmates and the teacher for further discussions. The last activity is about categorizing a number of practices. Learners are presented with different sentences, each describing a given practice or action, and they are asked to classify those actions into the two categories given, ethical and unethical. As a wrap-up activity, you can refer learners back to the story they have watched at the beginning of the session and let them discuss what moral they can get from it. Learners decide and choose the best proverb that best summarizes the story, and this way they easily get the meaning of ill-gotten gains never prosper. That's all for today's topic. Hopefully you find it helpful and useful. If you have any questions, suggestions, or topics you want me to deal with, leave a comment below. If you like the content of the video, subscribe now and share the video with your colleagues. Stay tuned. Have a nice day. Bye.